Hi guys, it is Terea Lene, your hostess with the mostest, and welcome to my channel. For this video, I'm trying out yet another Instagram technique using tape. This was my very first time trying this, so if you like what you see, stay tuned to see how I did it. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something else that I've never done before, which is using tape on the corners of my eyeshadow. I guess it's used for like sharpness of the eyeshadow, and it looks really pretty once it's done. So I'm gonna give that a shot today and we will see how it goes. For foundation, I am using Maybelline Fit Me 322. The color is Warm Honey. I'm using my damp beauty blender to apply my foundation all over my face. To dampen my beauty blender, I use Rosewater Face Mist. For my concealer, I'm using Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Concealer number 120. The color is light. I'm placing the concealer in my T-zone, under my eyes, and on my top lip. For my contour, I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the color Dark Cocoa. Now I'm just blending my highlight contour and I'm applying my powder. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to use, for my pencil, I'm using MAC Cosmetics Brow Styler. The color is Lingering. I'm going to use Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel Blonde because I like my brows a little bit lighter. And then for my brow powder, I am using Graftobian Cosmetics Mid-Tone Brown. I sketch out the shape that I want with my eyebrow pencil. Then I lay my brows down with my brow gel, and then I set my brows with my brow powder. I'm fast forwarding through my brow routine so that we can focus on my eyes. Feel free to watch a previous video to see my normal brow routine. So now I am going to place this tape on the corners of, well, the outer corners of my eye. I think this is how it goes. If I'm wrong, I guess I'll find out at the end of this look. Do I feel like I look a little crazy? Absolutely. But we're gonna go with it. Alright, so the first color I'm gonna be using is coming from my Masquerade by Juvia's palette, and the color I'm gonna use is Dahlia. Using my dome brush, I'm placing this color on the inside of my eyelid and blending it out towards the middle of my eyelid. So next, I'm using my Sephora Pro Palette, and I'm using the color Chris, which is actually just like a royal blue. I'm using this color from the middle of my eyelid to the outer corner of my eyelid. The next color I'm using is also from my Sephora Pro Palette, and the color is called Julie T. It looks gray, but once you apply it, it like has this like kind of blue-ish iridescent color to it. It's really pretty. I'm placing this color under my brow and also blending out my transition colors in the middle of my eyelid. Alright, so I'm going back to my Sephora Pro Palette, and I'm using Ice for my inner corner. I'm gonna do a cut crease today. wasn't going to at first, but I decided to, so here we go. I made a last minute decision to do a cut crease after I already placed the color on the inner corner of my eye. Thankfully for me, it all worked out. Either way, after placing the concealer for my cut crease and creating the shape that I want, I'm using the brush to make sure that the perimeters of my cut crease are perfect. I'm using my packing brush to pack on the color Crisp from my Sephora Pro Palette on the outer corner of my cut crease. Next, I went back into my Masquerade Mini palette by Juvia into the color Dahlia. After that, I went back to my Sephora Pro palette into the color Julie T. I don't want any harsh lines on my actual cut crease, so I'm making sure I blend very well. Finally, I used ice on my inner corner. See, it all worked out. You guys, it's glitter time! Woo! Alright, so the first glitter I'm using is from Bellaterra Mineral Cosmetics Mineral Glitter. The color is C. I used this glitter both under my eyebrow and on my eyelid. The next color I used is Color You Cosmetics Putting on the Glitz Atlantis. After that, I used Color You Cosmetics Putting on the Glitz Star Spangled Blue. So I'm going to take the tape off. Oh my, that's pretty cool. For my lower lash line, I went back into my Sephora Pro palette into the color Crisp. Then I blended it out with the color Dahlia from my Masquerade Mini palette by Juvia. I'm going over top of that with my Mashiko Mineral Beauty Mineral Glitter, the color Blue. Finally, I'm using American Body Art Glitter, the color is Mystic. I'm using this glitter on the lower outer corner of my eye and underneath my eyebrow. The glitter adhesive I'm using is Color You Cosmetics Glitz Fix. I also decided to add rhinestones to the inner corner of my eye, the arch of my eyebrow, and the outer corner of my eye. The adhesive I'm using for the rhinestones is actually my lash glue. If you know me, you know I like to sparkle, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with a little extra razzle dazzle. So for my mascara, I am using Maybelline New York The Falsies Volume Express Black Drama. I use mascara before I put on my lashes so that my lashes blend better with my falsies. For my tear line, I'm using NYX Cosmetics Slide On Waterproof Eyeliner Pure White. So for my lashes, I'm using my Eye Envy Remy 3D number 3. I like using lashes that have an invisible band because they look more natural. One eye down, one to go. So for my contour, I am going to my typical go-to. Please excuse the glue on my hand for my lashes, but I am using Yara from my Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. I'm adding warmth to my face by adding this color to both my cheekbones and the perimeter of my face. So I'm feeling this blue, but I feel like I need some more. I'm gonna add some more blue. I went back to my Sephora Pro Palette into the color Crisp and added it to my temples. To make that blue a little softer, I also went back into my Masquerade Mini's palette by Juvia into the color Dahlia. So for my blush, I'm going into my Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to be using B and Sola. I wanted to create a purpley pinkish color to complement the Mystic glitter from American Body Art that I placed under my brow and on the outer corner of my eye. For my highlight, I am using NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder. The color is Twilight Tint. Of course, my highlighter is blue. Why not? I really wanted to complement my eyes and really pull this look together. I'm using my stippling brush to blend and make sure I have no harsh lines. For my lips, I'm using Love and Cherished from MAC. This lipstick is a cream sheen. It feels like I'm putting on lip gloss. I absolutely love it. For my setting spray, I'm using MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus Pink Light. So now we have the finished look. I love how this turned out. The precision on the corner of that eye is so pretty. And oh my gosh, look at that sparkle. You guys, I had so much fun creating this look. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next video.